This is a story about a woman named Gladys. She was born in 1886 to Federico and Denise. At the age of 25, she moved to Georgia to take care of her grandmother until she passed away a year later. Then Gladys made a decision to move to St. Louis, Missouri, where the Coronado Hotel was finishing being built. She hoped to become a singer there, but they didn't accept her because she was mulatto. Her father was Hispanic and her mother was Irish. Gladys ended up working at a speakeasy singing, and that's where it was owned by a man named Gerard. Gerard was also a bootlegger. He had two men working for him named Taylor and Mike. They were musicians during the day and was bootleggers at night. Taylor and Mike was on a run one night and they ran into another bootlegger named Avery. Avery was also a bootlegger and his boss was named John. John told Avery to get rid of Mike and Taylor because they were honing in on his territory. At least he thought they was. Avery killed both men and threw their bodies into the icy river. They were never found, and it was never recorded. Two men are gone and the money was short, so Gerard decided to stop paying Gladys for her to be there singing. Gladys decided to wait for him to leave at night from work, and she was going to end up taking her money that he owed her. Gladys had met these ladies and decided to go to Hollywood with them on a train. She went and got her ticket and she was ready to leave. They got to Hollywood, they said their goodbyes, and they all parted ways. Gladys, now at the age of 30, she thought she got her big break. She'd always wanted to act and sing. Well, she never got to act, but she did get to sing. Well, she was singing, and she was singing for 8 years. She sang and she met this man named Joshua. Her and Joshua become quick friends. Joshua wanted more, but she didn't. But he did ask her out to the Halloween ball, and she said yes. Gladys had a friend whose name was Alfred. He was a dressmaker. She asked him to make a ball gown for her, in which he said yes, he would do that. It was time to go to the ball. Joshua picked her up and they were on their way. They met there and they were dancing and having a good time. And it come to the time for the night to end. They went to leave and Joshua decided that Gladys owed him for the night. Gladys didn't feel the same way. She took off running. She ran through the cornfield. He was chasing her. He decided that this was the end and he shot her. He thought she was dead, but she wasn't. He took her body and put her in a old muddy culvert and he left her there. He thought she was dead, but she wasn't. She was just weak and she couldn't get out and she lay there and died. She was never found and never looked for. The end.